2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion Kyle Larson is back at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for testing ahead of the 2025 Indianapolis 500, the 109th running of the legendary race. As one of NASCAR's most versatile talents, with the driver even offering four-time Formula One champion Max Verstappen a fight on track, Larson is testing his nerve at the Indy 500 for the second time, but admits that if his Cup Series career came to an end, he'd commit himself to this new challenge. Larson shared his thoughts on the racing series following today's testing in a press conference at the Speedway. "I don't know, I haven't really had a sit-down discussion with anybody about that, so I don't know," he said on his future in the series, per Forbes. "I can't really fully answer that." Despite this, Larson admits that if his future wasn't taken by the Cup Series, the Indy 500 would take his focus. "In my head, yeah, I'm going into this, thinking it's at last for the time being, in the near future, the final Indy 500. But I am still young, and I mentioned on Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s Download Thing podcast that maybe someday, when I'm not full-time Cup and I can really devote all my mind to Indy, I'd like to do it again. But we'll see. If I happen to win the Indy 500, I'd probably just ride off into the sunset too." His attraction to the iconic race is something he admits may be impossible to fight again. "I don't know, it's such a cool event. I think once you run it enough, and you don't, you probably have a lot of FOMO, fear of missing out, and want to come back. It's hard to fully answer that right now. The magnetic pull of the world's largest day of motorsports is hard to say no to for the Californian." Returning to the sport nearly a year after his first attempt, Larson is excited to get behind the wheel once again. "It was good to get back behind the wheel," Larson said. "It doesn't seem like that long ago, and figured it would feel normal when I got back in, but it took some getting accustomed to." As you'd imagine, there's a huge difference between NASCAR and Indy, with even the steering wheel controls, something we take for granted, being a challenge, not to mention its car's hybrid powertrains. "It was good to go through ROP, Rookie Orientation Program, because it would be hard to commit to wide open anyways for the first couple of laps. It feels a little different handling-wise because of the hybrid and the weight of that. It feels different. Not the same balance I felt last year. I felt comfortable, but was a little rusty on things. Hitting buttons and getting the dash set up to where it processes quick on the dash and my brain. It was good to work on that today." Larson raced for the first time at Indianapolis last year, and it was nothing short of impressive. He earned the Rookie of the Year award, finished 18th after starting from 5th. There's plenty of skill within Larson, but can he translate that to a more successful finish this year? However, Thursday's practice has not gone nearly as smooth. Kyle Larson was making his first mock qualifying run of the day with boost turned up when the incident occurred. Larson missed the bottom in turn 1, pushing high as his number 17 Aero McLaren Hendrick Chevrolet got tight.
You can take a look at what happened there.
So yeah, a little high there in one, just pancaked the outside wall, and that right front is gone, no steering.
He then pancaked the outside wall along the safer barrier, breaking the right front suspension. Unable to control the car, he became a passenger as he slammed the turn 2 wall as well.